Hey everyone, Shortomp here, and welcome back to Metroid Prime. In the last episode, I got chased into this tiny little room by some bugs, and hopefully in this episode, we'll be exploring the Chozo Ruins a little bit more, and going to that room where there was some strange seismic activity going on. So, let's get up in here and open the door, kill those stupid pieces of crap. Go away. I can't destroy the hive, so I need to get the heck out of here. Thank you. Oh my god. So, right now, you see, like, how... This is what I wanted to mention earlier in the game, was that, you see that there are real random things where, you know, it kind of just gives you some flavor text, but it doesn't actually, like, I don't know, progress the game's story or anything. And don't get me wrong, I like the scan visor. It's just, I mean, my god, look at all of this. Like, sometimes it's helpful information, but, you know, not all the time. And I need to get the crap out of here, because, my god, I don't have missiles and I can't get past those guys. So for right now, let's just scan this guy, which is a plasmite. They were in Super Metroid, and any of you who've played Super Metroid or any of the other Metroid games know that when you shoot them, the area they're in gets dark. And sometimes it gets really dark. In this particular room, it doesn't happen, but oh my god, I was supposed to get health there. But just as an FYI, it's usually better to not shoot them because they're a passive enemy. They don't come after you. And this is Tangleweed. There's another version of Tangleweed that you actually do need to be worried about, but for this one, they just kind of slow me down. Like, it's kind of hard to show this off in the video, but like, it feels like I'm walking through molasses, whereas now I feel like I can move. And that's all they do. And last thing I want to mention is that this water, as you can tell, I'm shooting into it and it's green. That is not a issue with my recording software or whatever. The water is toxic right now, so we need to avoid stepping in the water. Like so. We need to do this. Oh, look! What is that? Huh. I wonder. Oh no. Those are missiles. I want them. Yes, this is the Hive Mecha. Let's scan that first. Hive Mecha. It spits out a bunch of war wasps, or actually these are ram war wasps. And we have to fight the ram war wasps and not get ourselves hurt. That, it's not on screen, but whatever. Anyway, yes, this is Ram War Wasp. You can kind of see it in the lower left. It's red. That's all I can say. Anyway, these Ram War Wasps can be kind of annoying because they circle around you, they go pretty fast, and they ram into you. However, I've found that if you stand right about here, the chances of survival are a lot better than if you just stand in the middle. I know that you're close to the water, but your chances of survival are higher. And I did not kill that, my god. Yeah, you can see on the radar when the war wasps are actually gonna stop. And when they stop, that means that they're gonna charge at you. For whatever the reason, I found that this one spot is the safest spot to be. Now, granted, that doesn't always work, and you can get hurt. It's just if there's a war wasp directly behind you, that's when you're gonna get hit. So obviously, you probably have seen me shooting the actual hive mecha itself, and the reason I'm doing that is because there are essentially 3 waves of the war wasps that you gotta deal with, and the only way that you can progress to the next wave is by attacking the hive mecha itself, because believe it or not, that is actually the main person, like, the main enemy in this fight is the hive mecha, not the war wasps. Another thing to mention about the war wasps is that they will make a very specific noise when they're about to charge up and ram you. It's kind of that clicking noise. Yeah, that noise right there. But once you defeat the hive mecha, you get rewarded with missiles. Woo! So we've gotten the missile launcher, and we can use missiles by pressing down on the D-pad. It's actually quite helpful. And right here we have an energy tank. Woo! I missed. Yeah, so right now we can't go in here because we don't have the morph ball function, but we will be back. So for right now, we just need to go back the way we came, and an ever so convenient platform has fallen from the ceiling, and that kind of leads me to my next point, is that I don't know why, but video game heroes are probably the luckiest people in existence. I mean, think about it. Everything goes their way. Like, there's never anything that goes wrong in a luck point of view. I'm going to kill that now. There we go. There. So now the war wasps won't be a problem. And if you look over here, this is a brimstone wall. Now, brimstone, it's kind of like, well, gee, what the crap does that mean? Well, all that means is that you can fire a missile at it and it will explode. And now we've got another missile expansion. Yay! I probably should have scanned that, but whatever. Ow. And in here, we have the map room. But because we've already scanned the map, we do not need to scan it again. See, this is why I told you to scan it ahead of time. So the map for this area is actually very helpful. There have been numerous times where I've gotten very lost. Because look at this. I mean, that just is begging for you to get lost. I mean, there are giant circles and... I'm not very good at directions in video games. Just FYI. So, yeah. The map is very helpful. And this is what I was trying to show off last episode. Was that you can see Samus. It looks really bad, but you can see Samus. And as for right now, you can kind of hear that whirring sound in the background, right? Yeah, that means that there's an item in this area, but unfortunately, because we don't have the morph ball, we can't get that item quite yet. So for now, we need to turn around and go back the way we came. I can shoot that hive now and never have to deal with those guys again. And did I really just make it through that hallway without getting hit once? That... I've done it before, but jeez. I'm just walking through. I actually killed myself with these guys before because I thought, oh yeah, I can walk through them, but no, I can't. Oh god. Okay, you jerk. Alright, so now that we have missiles, we can turn around and come back down here. I'm going to ignore you guys because that blast shield is now no longer a threat, and we can turn around and come this way. Just a Just a little tidbit about the windy hallways is that they're actually loading areas for the next room. And I did not know that when I first played this game, but now that I'm playing the game and I know that, I find it so interesting because it's like the game doesn't have loading screens, really. And they really disguised any loading really well. But enough of that. We have a mini-boss, so to speak, on our hands, which at the moment just consists of a bunch of these beetles. So these guys really aren't that difficult to deal with, so just walking in circles tends to keep you from being mauled to death and makes it easy to deal with them. I really missed the charge beam. Oh my god. Thankfully, after you kill enough of these guys... Oh my god. After you kill enough of these guys, the big one comes out. And this is a plated beetle. This essentially is the same as the other ones, except you can't attack it from the front. You have to attack it from the back. And it's a little bit bigger, but whatever. So, this guy, thankfully, is not too difficult to deal with, provided that you can actually shoot him. 2 missiles will do him in, so this is not difficult. Come on. I'm sitting here. There. Woo! So yeah, as long as you can get up behind... Oh, wait. As long as you can get up behind him relatively quickly and you're not taking your sweet time, it's actually not that bad. Anyway... This is a large energy that just replenishes 20 energy. I think there's like an extra large one. I'm not sure. I want to say that there's like a yellow one that replenishes 200, but I could be wrong. So that is the morph ball. Why did I get out of the morph ball? So now we can go around places that we couldn't go before, like that one place that I pointed out 5 minutes ago and was like, oh hey, we can't go over there. Well, now we can. And true to Metroid form, there is a lot of backtracking in this game. A lot of backtracking in this game. So yeah, get used to that. Ow. I just like running into people, apparently. So now this time we want to come up here because I didn't go up here, but the door over here has some vines behind it. and we couldn't get past the vines because they were growing everywhere except the very bottom of the hallway, which makes absolutely no sense because plants grow from the bottom up, but whatever. And we have this room. I'm gonna stop it here because we are running out of time and I really don't want to be rushed when reading that Chozo lore. So thanks guys for watching. I know this is kind of an awkward place to end because normally I've been stopping in save rooms, but I'm trying to keep the episode short for once because everyone complained about the length of Darksiders and it was horrible. Yeah. So I'm going to try to keep these episodes to 15-20 minutes each, and this seemed like a good stopping point. So, as always, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.